Romeo, Romeo, where... What's my next line, Dr. Atticus?
What? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. A horse, my kingdom for a horse.
That sounds funny. Are you sure?
Sorry. Wrong thing. Wherefore art thou Romeo?
Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Do you two mind? I'm trying to watch St. Nowhere, my favourite hospital soap.
Well, I'm trying to learn my lines. I've got the lead part in Hilltop Amateur Dramatic Society's Romeo and Juliet.
Take a look at this. That's what I call real acting. Tallulah Prettyfeather.
Oh!
I hate this job, Nurse Prettyfeather.
Why, Dr. Preen?
Because I have to wear this mask to hide my ugly face from the woman I love.
You're not ugly, Doctor. You're gorgeous.
What a star she is. Make a good nurse in real life, too, I shouldn't wonder.
If Miss Prettyfeather nurses like she acts, I wouldn't want to be a patient.
Oh.
Oh,
Hit a nerve there, I think.
Dr. Matthews, may I have a word, please?
uh-oh. I don't like the sound of this.
Is this your doing? The producers of that dreadful hospital soap are coming to film here.
You kidding?
I never kid, Dr. Matthews.
Well, they did say they'd buy a new incubator for the maternity ward if I let them film here.
But these TV shows are so misleading. We're not glamorous. We're just doing a useful job.
I know, but a bit of glamour helps.
Patients come here for help, Dr. Matthews, not to see silly superstars.
Oh!
Right, lad, you're here now. Soon have that leg looked at.
Oh, yes.
Actually, it's my stomach that hurts now.
Make up your mind, son. It was your leg that hurt 5 minutes ago.
What happened to you, Mr. Sylvester?
I woke up with a pain in my head, then I fainted.
He told us it was his leg giving him jip.
Yeah.
Then his stomach.
Let's have him an X-ray, Nurse Kitty, and see what the real problem is.
Right.
Oh, wow, this is so real.
Can I help?
Yes, our star, Miss Tallulah Prettyfeather's on her way. Can you ask your patients not to pester her?
Perish the thought.
What?
Yes.
It's so much better being in a real hospital rather than a studio. I feel alive.
Oh, no. Oh, Miss Prettyfeather. I'm so sorry. It's an honour to welcome you to Hilltop Hospital, Miss Prettyfeather. I'm Dr. Matthews.
Perhaps you can show me round the hospital.
Why, yes, of course.
Dr. Matthews, when you have a moment, I need a second opinion.
Right away. Wonderful to have you here with us, Miss Prettyfeather.
Call me Tallulah, please.
If we can return to real medicine.
Of course.
We have a patient who's complained of pains in his head, his leg, and his stomach.
Oh, poor chap.
But look at these. Brain normal. Teeth normal. No problems with his legs. And he seems to have eaten a hearty breakfast.
So what's wrong with him?
I've no idea.
Oh,
Brilliant, this.
Aye. Like watching paint dry.
Right, the story is that Nurse Prettyfeather has to operate on a patient because there's no doctor around.
Couldn't happen in real life, mate.
But this is television. Now, could you find me a patient?
Place is full of them.
I see a bird with broken wings.
Derek Drake. He's on the ward right now, recovering from his operation.
How are you feeling, Mr. Sylvester?
Terrible. My ears are aching now.
Leave him to me. You two had better check on that film crew. Don't want them getting in anyone's way.
But Miss Prettyfeather's too professional to let that happen.
Me? On telly?
And us.
What do I have to do?
Look injured, that's all. We'll do the rest.
Shall I moan and groan then?
You've had plenty of practice.
Now we'll just wait till the director says action.
We can't seem to work out what's wrong with you, Mr. Sylvester.
I'm sure it must be something complicated. With complications.
Thought it might be.
Just there, darling. Now, when the patient comes in, I want to see lots of emotion. All set? And action.
My wings hurt like mad.
Oh, no.
Doctor, I've got a tingling sensation in my nose and my feet hurt.
Oh,
Cut, cut, cut. What a disaster.
I'll say it is. Your silly filming is stopping this patient getting emergency surgery.
Surgery? But there's nothing wrong with me.
There isn't. But you told us you were very ill.
I was only pretending because I need some excitement in my life.
Oh, no.
Miss Prettyfeather, could you give us a hand, please? I think Derek's broken both wings.
Broken wings? Oh, what about me? I'm in agony. Horrible, horrible agony.
Off the trolley, you. It's needed for a real patient.
right. Teds, get me 2 meters of bandage for strapping. Sally, I'll need 5 milligrams of painkiller. Dr. Matthews, page Dr. Atticus, will you? He'll need to sedate this patient for surgery.
Wow, she's good.
What about Miss Prettyfeather?
Oh, it's hardly an emergency. A sniff of smelling salts and she'll be back on her feet in no time. Don't worry, Derek. We'll soon have you put
How
right.
did the filming go? Did they get my best side? How did I look?
It's a pity we're stuck with Prettyfeather. That Nurse Kitty's sensational.
Oh, Dr. Preen. I've been dreaming about you.
Oh. You fainted. I caught you.
How dare you?
Oh.
I am the nation's favorite nurse. I do not faint. And if you so much as mention that I fainted...
Oh.
There. Should have him back in the air in just a few weeks.
Provided he doesn't get into any more silly stunts.
Hospital soaps, they're one headache after another. How is she, Doc?
I've been operating on the person injured by your filming, actually.
Oh, yes. How is he?
Fine, no thanks to you.
Any chance of getting him back in front of camera?
In about a month, yes.
But I need somebody to be a patient now.
Oh, try him. He's very good at pretending. He'd make a great actor.
Hey, kid, do you want to be on television? And action.
You're running a fever. But as there's no doctor here, I'll have to operate on you myself.
Cut. She's not as good as you, Nurse Kitty. If you ever want a career in acting...
Oh, well, thank you. But I prefer to be a real nurse.
I think I prefer a real nurse, too. Oh, yes.